Carb Cafe. I'm Kelly. Today's recipe, for once, has nothing to do with cauliflower. And as gross as it sounds, it actually turns out to be a really good breakfast. It's French toast made out of pork rinds. And I know that sounds horrible and disgusting, but it actually does come out tasting like real French toast. So, come with me, and I will show you what we need for today's recipe. Alright, you are going to need 2 packets of Splenda, some cinnamon to taste, 1/4 of a cup of heavy cream. It is the equivalent of a 1/2 bag, a 3-ounce bag of pork rinds crushed, and 2 eggs. And then you're going to need some butter to heat up the pan. Alright, what we're going to start is we're going to take our eggs, our cream, and we're just going to do a splash of cinnamon right now. It's kind of a, there we go, of cinnamon. And we're going to mix that all up. Now normally I would instruct you to take the pork rinds and crush them up in a food processor, or you can do it by hand, which is what I used to do. But I found this amazing discovery. As an Asian market, they have pork rinds already ground up for you, which is so awesome. So you take these, and all you're going to do is just add them to the mixture. You're going to lightly stir them up, and you're going to let them sit, because what you want is for them to become a goopy batter. You want to make sure they're mixed with not a lot of lumps. But then you're going to let them sit for about 4 minutes, because they need to become a batter. And that's what's going to make the best French toast. So we're just going to let this sit. And again, Asian grocery stores for pork rinds themselves are the best. That's where I found the widest selection. But this ground pork rinds was awesome. I was very impressed, and it saves me so much work, because I was actually using a tomato can on the bag to grind them. So anyway, so we're going to let this stand for a minute, and then we'll get back to you. Oh, I forgot to add the Splenda. Key ingredient. So we're just going to mix that in with the goopy batter. So you can already see it's getting very goopy. So normally you would mix that in with the rest, but I forgot, sorry. Okay, now we're going to let that sit for 3 minutes. Alright, now we have the butter in the pan. So we're going to take our mixture and we're going to make pancakes. This recipe usually makes about 3 pancakes. And the whole recipe is about 3 net carbs, so, I mean, it's really, really low in carbs. So you just make it, you can try and make it shaped like a piece of toast if you want to, but I prefer a blob. Doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it tastes good going down. Alright, I'm going to take that. And you just cook it like you would a pancake. starts to bubble up on the edges, just like a pancake. See if you can flip it. It's dark because the butter is dark, but it won't be burnt. It'll taste good. Press down on it, see if anything squirts out. Otherwise, it should be good. Flip it over. Alright, this baby is done. I'm going to take it out. 3 net carbs for the whole recipe. Usually it makes about 3 pancakes. Depending on the size you want, you can make them smaller or larger, but 3 net carbs. The only thing that I found hot, good? Good or bad? Okay. The only thing I found with this recipe is because of the pork rinds, it makes they're very salty. You don't taste it when you're eating it, but afterwards you get very thirsty. So have a lot of water on hand after you eat these. But they're so good. We have no carb, no calorie pancake syrup that we use with them. But you can find a sugar-free, low-carb pancake syrup at any grocery store. And so that is pork rind French toast. Oh, this one that we made right here, we used roasted peanut oil instead of butter because I didn't like the burnt quality on the burnt look of the last one. So it'll make it taste a little bit more peanutty, which to me is not a bad thing. I think any peanut butter added to any recipe is good. So, thanks for joining me on Low Carb Cafe, and we'll see you next time.